Today, I will be installing Portainer and NextCloud on the network-attached storage I created using my old computer running TrueNAS Scale. If you have not seen my video, please check it out. There should be a card showing on the top right corner of the screen to link to the video. One of the things I really like about TrueNAS Scale is the tons of apps that are readily available to install once you install the TrueCharts catalog. Installing the apps are also pretty easy, even for noobs like me. The thing to remember when installing any application, on any computer or on any OS for that matter, is to pay attention to the settings when you install apps. Especially network and storage settings. Not paying attention to the settings could cause frustration and time to figure things out. Or worse, could prevent you from even logging into the application you just installed. NextCloud is a collaboration platform you can self-host where you can store files such as documents and even media like photos and videos. It also has its own apps that you can install to help with productivity such as calendar, document editing, communication and password management apps. Portainer is like a front-end GUI for Docker. It makes it easy for the user to manage and install apps on Docker. On top of the apps available you have on TrueCharts catalog and NextCloud, you will also have another batch of apps on Portainer you can install using Helm. That is a lot of apps. We start with logging into TrueNAS Scale. Check for updates, if any. Let any syncing on catalogs finish. Before we start installing apps, it is good practice to always create a new dataset you can use to install the app and store app data. To do this, go to Apps, then Settings. Select Advanced Settings. Make sure the Enable Host Path Safety checkbox is unselected. This is so you can define host path as type of storage when installing apps. To install Portainer, go to Apps, search for Portainer. Click Install. Choose the time zone where you are located. Under Type of Storage, select Host Path. On Host Path, select the dataset you created for the specific app you are installing. I already created the dataset for Portainer ahead of time. I will show you later on in the video how to create a dataset for NextCloud. If everything looks okay, click Save. This will start the installation. Once the installation is done, you will be taken back to available applications. Go to the Installed Applications tab to check the status of Portainer. It is still deploying. It should only take a few more minutes. I usually go back to the dashboard and back to installed applications to refresh. Here it shows the ports being used for Portainer. Click Open. Here we get the security risk warning. Click Advanced. Then Accept Risk. Enter your password to log into Portainer. Then create user. Now you have a fully functional Portainer to manage other Docker containers. Under the Helm tab there are other apps you can install on Portainer that are not available on TrueNAS. In a future video I will install other containers using Portainer. Next we will try installing NextCloud. On TrueNAS, search for NextCloud in the Apps tab. Before we proceed, let's create the dataset we will use for NextCloud. Go to Datasets. Select the parent path, then enter the name you want for the new dataset. For NextCloud, I will create NextCloud, then save. Now go to Apps, Available Apps, then search for NextCloud. Select the TrueCharts version by clicking Install. On the settings, update the time zone. Replace NextCloud admin user and NextCloud admin password. Make sure the IP address is correct. These are also options for previews that you can choose to select. For today's install, we will leave them as default. Update type of storage by selecting host path. Then define host path, select the dataset we created earlier. Then select type of storage for user data storage. For our use case, I also selected NextCloud. Then save. Go to Installed Applications to check the status. Here it is still showing as deploying. Now the installation is done, click Open. Enter the username and password. NextCloud also has its own set of apps you can install and use. Between TrueNAS Scale, Portainer, and NextCloud, there are so many apps that are readily available that can help you in your self-hosting ventures. I hope you find value in this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.